The second instructional strategy we will use to support linguistic diversity in our classrooms is called sheltered English adaptations. I know that sounds really scary and confusing, but really all it means is figuring out non-verbally how we're going to communicate with our linguistically diverse student as the teacher. So anything you can do to support communication is a sheltered English adaptation. Now, I'd like you to pause our audio right now and take a moment to browse through the visual support article that was included in your reading list this week. There are many strategies for visual supports in that article. And what's really neat is a lot of those strategies we're using with young children in classrooms anyway, because when it comes to non-readers that are learning to become readers, we use the same sheltered English adaptations with them. So take a moment and look at that article and then come back. All right, welcome back, and I hope you have made that connection between non-readers and our linguistically diverse students and how we can use sheltered adaptations with them in our classroom. Some other examples of sheltered English adaptations include drawings, pictures, pointing to things, and allowing children to demonstrate or manipulate things to show learning or communication. Another way that we can shelter adaptations is by adapting our materials that we give them, adding pictures to worksheets or self-made books, using diagrams, charts, or graphic organizers to visually prepare information will definitely help them understand more. And last but not least is that ability to give them more time to think and use their bodies when we ask them to communicate. That will allow them to make any connections that they have within their own schema. Now, one thing we sometimes do is we give students a lot of adaptations prior to teaching something to the whole class. So what that might look like is before you teach a unit on farms, you may pull the boys and girls that have linguistic diversity aside, and you may show them picture cards of animals or audio or video of animals making noises on the farm. You might read them a book in their native language about the farm. Anything you can do to prepare them and eventually give them the background that they need to make connections. If they know what you're talking about, when they're listening or see pictures, they'll make that connection and begin to build their verbal and oral skills in English that match what they already know in their native language. All of these are ways that we can give sheltered English adaptations to help our students learn in our classroom.